expressing concern over a growing trend of citizens being deceived into participating in wars abroad under false pretenses. In a statement issued on Sunday in Abuja, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs said it was alarmed by recent reports indicating that some Nigerians were lured in with promises of lucrative jobs, education opportunities, and migration incentives only to end up in combat zones. The ministry's spokesperson, Kemibi Ibiemfa, said the government was deeply worried about the safety of citizens recruited through deceptive means. According to the ministry, media investigations and security reports suggest that several Nigerians were allegedly recruited under false pretenses and later coerced into signing military service contracts. It added that some victims were reportedly deployed to combat zones after being misled and pressured into agreements they did not fully understand. The ministry said recruitment tactics reportedly included deceptive offers such as high monthly salaries, signing bonuses, and fast-tracked citizenship opportunities. And now to Kwara State, where residents in parts of southern Kwara have begun relocating from their communities following the circulation of a letter allegedly warning of impending bandit attack. The letter, purportedly issued by a group calling itself the Nigerian Terrorist Association (NTA), was discovered at Ira Market in Uyum local government area on Thursday. The letter's authenticity has not yet been verified, but its content, which threatened raids on Ira, Inajo, Aho, and surrounding towns, has prompted widespread fear among residents. Reports have it that following the discovery, security agencies, including the police, Department of State Services, DSS, the Nigerian Army, and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, have intensified patrols across the threatened communities. Spokesperson for Kwara's State Police Command, Ejiri Adetun Adegemi, confirmed the letter had been received. She said the command's intelligence unit is investigating to ascertain its veracity and possible source, adding that additional personnel have been deployed in collaboration with vigilantes to protect residents. The Pan-Yoruba social-political organization Afenifere has said the wave of terror attacks in states bordering the southwest is heightening fears of bandits incursion into Yoruba land. In a statement released on Sunday by its National Publicity Secretary, Jare Ajay, in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, the group said repeated attacks in Kwara, Kogi and Niger states, as well as recent kidnapping incidents in Ondo, Ekiti and Oyo states, were troubling. Afenifere said the trend is disturbing as cases of abduction seem to be on the increase in Yoruba land. The group said incidents that occurred in places like Ondo, Ibadan, Kaduna, amongst others, took place in the metropolis, stressing that terror acts are no longer confined to rustic settings where government presence is thin, but to some other areas. Ajay recalled that the 6 Southwest governors at their meeting in Ibadan on November 24, 2025, resolved to strengthen regional security, a move he said is yet to yield the required result. The group lamented that terrorism is becoming pervasive because even the information available is not being processed and used in the interest of the people. Suspected bandits on Saturday attacked communities in Bogu local government area of Niger State, killing many people and abducting several others, while setting multiple houses, including a police station, ablaze. It was gathered that the first attack occurred in Tunga Makiri on Friday, where the bandits killed 6 residents and set homes on fire. The accident reportedly moved to Paso on Saturday afternoon after encountering little resistance from security forces, burning more houses and a police station. It was learned that at least 26 people have been killed in the process. The Niger State Police Command confirmed the raid, but did not comment on the burning of the police station. Spokesman for the command, Wasiu Abiodun, said a joint security team had been deployed to the area to assess the situation and rescue victims. And now to Benue State. The Benue State Police Command has arrested 4 people in connection with the abduction of 9 worshippers in Ojije Utekun, Ado local government area of Benue State. In a statement issued on Sunday, the command spokesperson DSP Udeme Edgets said efforts have been intensified to track down and apprehend other fleeing members of the criminal network. Edet added that the Criminal Investigation Department and the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team are conducting comprehensive investigations to ensure that all those connected to the crime are brought to justice. The PPRO noted that the rescue of the worshippers was made possible through synergy with the sister security agencies. Edet said that 2 suspects were initially arrested, while further operations led to the arrest of an additional 2 persons on Saturday. The African Democratic Congress has welcomed the Independent National Electoral Commission's announcement of the timetable for the 2027 general elections, stressing that the credibility of the polls will hinge on the timely and transparent real-time transmission of results. In a statement, the party's National Publicity Secretary Bolaji Abdullahi said the credibility of the elections depends on not only on the timetable but also on transparent procedures. The party called on INEC to outline concrete measures to prevent manipulation and urged the National Assembly to pass a binding law to remove any ambiguity surrounding real-time electronic transmission of results. The party again urged the National Assembly to swiftly enact a binding law that clarifies electronic result transmission and strengthens the legal framework for transparent elections. Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project SERAP has filed a lawsuit against the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, over the failure to account for and explain the whereabouts of the missing or diverted 3 trillion naira of public funds, including the over 629 billion naira paid to unknown beneficiaries as part of the Anchor Borrowers Program. The lawsuit followed the grave allegations contained in the latest annual report by the Auditor General of the Federation, which was published on 9th September 2025. In the suit filed last week at the Federal High Court in Abuja, SERAP is seeking, amongst others, an order of mandamus to direct and compel the CBN to account for and explain the whereabouts of the missing or diverted 3 trillion naira of public funds, including detailed reports of how exactly the funds were spent. No date is yet to be fixed for hearing of the suit filed on behalf of SERAP by its lawyers, Oluwakemi Agombade and Valentina Adegoke. The Nigerian Union of Journalists, Bauchi State Council, has announced the death of a cameraman with Channels Television, Kani Ben, 9 days after he was involved in a motor accident. The NUJ State Chairman, Umar Said, disclosed this on Sunday while speaking with journalists in Bauchi, expressing deep sorrow over the incident. According to him, Mr. Ben was a dedicated cameraman with Channels Television who passed away following injuries sustained in a motor accident while on official assignment in Bauchi. Said explained that the deceased was among journalists covering the commissioning and handing over of projects executed by the Northeast Development Commission alongside the Minister of State for Regional Development, Oba Meigari, when the accident occurred. Meanwhile, the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, has commiserated with the family of the deceased. In a statement issued on Sunday by his special advisor on media and publicity, the governor described the death as painful and heartbreaking. And now talking sports, Trent Alexander-Arnold claimed an assist on his first start in more than 2 months as Real Madrid beat Real Sociedad to move top of La Liga. The England international, sidelined through December and January with a thin injury, sets the home side on their way to an 8th straight league victory when he crossed for Gonzalo Garcia to poke home after 5 minutes. So side responded in the 21st minute when Mikel Oyarzabal leveled from the penalty spot following a foul inside the area, but parity only lasted 4 minutes as Real Madrid scored a penalty of their after Vinicius Jr. was floored by John Aramburu. That advantage was extended 6 minutes later when Federico Valverde unleashed a powerful strike past Alex Ramiro to leave the visitors reeling before the interval. The second half followed a similar pattern, with Vinicius scoring from the penalty spot again in the 48th minute to net his 10th goal of the season and steal the point for his side. The victory moves Real Madrid 2 points clear of Barcelona, who face Girona on Monday. And with that sport report, to call it a wrap on the news on ITV for this time, I am Caroline Okonji. Many thanks for watching and good afternoon to you.
Some days, there comes the Ugemobo Festival, which the Oba celebrates outside the palace gate. A pavilion is built of red cloth where rites are performed to drive away all evil spirits still unsatisfied by the year's sacrifices. The Ugemobo Festival is to commemorate an event in Benin history which dates back to 1504 AD.
Yari yari, Oba Tope! Yari yari, yari yari, yari yari.
The Oba of Benin added a colorful mood to the year's celebration as he walks round the city center amidst cheers.
is Anegbete community, situated in Isako Central Local Government Area of Edo State. It is an agrarian community with united people that promotes unity and oneness for peaceful coexistence. The inhabitants of the community migrated from Benin, the cradle of black civilization, a kingdom where king is truly king. The ancestors of Anegbete saw that age was the main determinant of leadership in the rural setting, and the eldest man in the settlement was regarded as the leader who presided over meetings, and his authority is held in high esteem. To further strengthen this unique system of leadership, age group evolved in Anegbete. In Anegbete, age group is categorized into two, that is, the common and the noble. Anegbete is rich in cultural heritage, as the community at noon saw the commitment of the festival with the first set rolled out in beauty colors to showcase their might and strength, indicating their feet and ready for the responsibilities behold on them. The streets in the community with a feed up of young men and women adorned with the festival. Later, the royal family takes the stage as their children fight out royally and work in the community to showcase their might and fitness.
My leader.
This is Aqua Game, a popular game in Africa
played by our ancestors to entertain themselves after each day of farming. It is also relevant in our coronation in Africa. It is a sport and indeed very interesting, as every seed had a role in the game. Playtime is 45 minutes per set. There is no age limit as long as you can spin Akwe seed. Ayo or Akwe game, known as the game of intellectual. This game requires a lot of mathematical skills. Akwe game is played with carved wooden box containing 12 holes.
Coming up on TPI.
I ended up putting 20 rounds into that car. I thought I'd kill him because the car